course, when it says et Yosef, because Yosef, as we have learned again only in Kabbalah, that the idea of Yosef is that he represents the completion, the entirety of the world of Ze'ir Apid, which is that flawless universe known as Et HaChalim. And that's why it is so significant that we, all around the world, will take this unusual opportunity and tap into Yosef HaTzadik. Ukeshem mevarchim banav hu mitbarech tefillah. And when the extension of blessings goes further beyond Yosef, because here it says that the blessings continued on to Menashe and Ephraim. Once it is channeled through Yosef, even though the blessing then appeared on the physical reality in the form of blessings to the children, but already on another level, on a conscious level, on an immaterial level, Yosef is being blessed first. That is what is meant when the Talmud says that when we pray, and we pray for others for healing, we pray for others. We should pray for others first. What happens when you pray for others first? Your prayers and then you pray, your prayers for healing are first answered. Here we are praying for others, and then we are praying for ourselves, but we, or the person who is praying for others, and then afterwards prays for himself, the answer to the prayers will first come to the individual who is making this prayer for others. This is one of the old rules, old universal rules in Kabbalah. What is this uniqueness about Yosef? That as we remember that when the wife of Potiphar wanted to seduce Yosef, and he restricted, he then became Tzaddik. Yosef HaTzadik, and at the same time, while he was destined to become the chariot, because that was his makeup, he was the chariot for Yisod, which is the last sfira of Ze'ir Apid, of that flawless universe known as Et HaChalim. But because he was Shomer the Brit, which is also Yesod, in fact, the entire spinal column, is referred to as Yesod, because from a Kabbalistic perspective, and of course science neither refute nor agree, because they have no knowledge of where and how the immune system, which when in balance, because it is balance. If you notice on the Magen David, the bottom of the Magen David is in the central location. It is central column. It is central column because Yosef is connected to the world of Malchut, whereas Yaakov, the upper central column, is not and has no connection to the world of Etz Hadat, this physical universe filled with todo and lograba. But Yosef does. And so Yosef has this uniqueness, as Rabbi Lazar is trying to explain, while it's a little difficult, this is only the interpretation given to me, was that Yosef embraces with his flawless universe, embraces the foundation, you saw his foundation, the foundation of health and well-being of the physical body, or in fact, the physical universe. And it is not by chance that Yosef would pass away at the time of Sudat Shlishit. It was not a coincidence. Well, he just left this world at the time of Sudat Shlishit. We know that righteous people like Yosef, like Rabbi Shimon, like Moses, chose the most appropriate time by which they could benefit mankind. They're leaving because they knew by their leaving we would be deprived. We would be deprived of an opportunity of tapping into their strength. And so while they are metaphysically, absolutely present here, in fact, not only Yosef, but we know that Moses, according to Rabbi Avraham Azulai, who also gleaned this from the Aliyah Kadosh, that Moses, in the age of Aquarius, our age, also is present. But we don't see him, but the fact that we don't see him means nothing. The idea is the energy of Yosef present? Is the energy of Moshe present? And how would one know? After all, you don't see it. We're not all, or we are, maybe all from Missouri, and show me, and then I'll believe it. I mean, here we're being asked in Kabbalah to believe. To believe. And the answer is, Rabbi Shimon said many times over, nobody is asked to believe. When do you believe? If what, says Rabbi Shimon, what I have to share in the way of the Zohar, and it improves your well-being, then you should accept it. So while we may not realize or perceive the direct connection with Yosef, because all of us, or some of us, or none of us can perceive Yosef HaTzadik. But the question is, are we all going to walk away? And how would you know? How would you know if indeed we're healthy now? How do I know that because of Yosef tonight, my immune system, which is the foundation of the body, any flaw in the body is because there is a flaw in the immune system, and science today admits that they have nothing, absolutely nothing, to strengthen the immune system, because the immune system, while it may appear chemically to them as maybe that's the immune system, no. The immune system is of a immaterial, a metaphysical nature. And so what Rabbi Lazar is teaching us here, that he embodies, embraces Sod, he embraces foundation. Which foundation? The foundation of Yesod, the Spirit Yesod, and also at the same time, because he mastered, he conquered the influences of the Malchut physical reality level. He was not seduced. He did not give in or surrender to the natural physical instincts of the body. And therefore, he, and only he, brings together the two words. When you ask him, That is what we have learned in Kabbalah. That the Zohar states, on the death anniversary of a particular tzaddik, they are required. They are required to make their presence felt in this physical, illusionary reality. The reason I say required is because once a person receives a taste of that flawless universe, and there are times when we have experienced something which is so extraordinary, that feeling of well-being, forgetting about that there's any chaos at all in the world. But at that given moment, we experience the euphoria of enseña. But that is rare. That is rare. And so therefore, Yosef, who would prefer not to engage in this physical reality world of chaos, I can't blame him. But because Yosef is in the realm of enseña, in the Zer Ampil level, which is the sharing level, Malchut is the only level that knows about receiving. Only Malchut, only Malchut, only the realm that we live in do we experience this constant urge to need, to want. And so Yosef HaTzadik tonight appears for our benefit so that we can nourish and become fulfilled with the energy of the flawless universe.